informative journey for me through different parts of America, from understanding Washington and how the policy making in the Twin Houses takes place while enjoying a lunch in the Oriental or Occidental restaurant next to it. From there, we went to Philadelphia and looked at an amazing system whereby the state judges of the state courts are elected on partisan basis, and once they come into office, they leave behind their party affiliations and dispense justice purely on the merits of the case. While seeing the spirit of the forefathers reflected through streets of Philadelphia, we were also taken to Hershey's factory in Harrisburg. So it was a really very enriching experience for me. Understanding how the contract of state and citizen in America works. How important it is for inland revenue tax structures, the citizens which contribute to the tax structures, how different boroughs in New York, where the property tax finances education. So it was, in a gist, a true reflection of a society based on pluralism, meritocracy, and the process of policy making, how noisy it is, how different divergent groups fight it out in different policy matrix structures. And finally, when the policy making goes through the filters and gets synthesized, that becomes a true reflection of a plural society, ownership of that laws and that policy takes place across the board. We were also taken, I still remember the hospitality which we were offered. I was a guest in Boulder on a Thanksgiving day with the family. So I shared a turkey with them, and I still remember, I taste that sauce 18 years down the road. So it was, in totality, I believe this is a very good program and has helped me in doing comparative analysis of our structures. I've served in the local government as mayor. I've served in the provincial government as in the cabinet as advisor on planning and development, and in the federal government. So all these three tiers, what I learned, I try to see whether we can further improve our government structures, our policy making bodies, and few things which are more pertinent today are what this government is committed to. As Azmi Ali Shan, power to resolve. This government is totally committed to much needed structural reforms which have eluded the past governments, because reforms are difficult to do. A lot of political capital gets expended on that. So in the past, the governments have been shying away. But I'm so confident that this the debate across Pakistan on need for stabilizing the economy the structural changes which the foundations of Pakistan's economy, a country of 200 million, with the lowest per capita exports in the world, needs to be corrected. A country of 200 million with the lowest GDP to tax ratio in the region needs to have a correction. This model is not sustainable anymore. Furthermore, the potential this country has in terms of its strategic location, our geography. I was just talking to the ambassador that we are putting in place a very futuristic regional connectivity program, development strategy, westward connectivities through Afghanistan, Central Asia and beyond. And the potential of our coastal, 900 kilometers of coastal belt, that needs to be truly harnessed. Even in this very development budget, a few focus areas for me were the regional equitable development all across Pakistan. The areas lagging behind should be brought up in terms of physical and human resource indicators. In order to take the forthcoming challenge of the fourth industrial revolution, we need to upgrade our human resource capital. So we have put in place a very robust knowledge economy initiatives. And I look forward to further synergies and linkages between our institutions of higher education with American institutions. And in the end, I hope all of yours, all the alumni sitting in the audience, your experiences are as fresh and as useful as they were of mine. And I look forward to more interactions with you. And as this year begins, we're entering into July. Prime Minister is visiting Washington, and a new phase of rebuilding and re-engagement of our relationship between Washington and Islamabad is on the horizon. On that very note, I thank you all.